Hi, Mirella here. Welcome to my channel. I'm a certified life coach bringing you tips, strategies, among other things to help you improve in life. I wonder if you can relate to me. I have had my check engine light on in my car for at least a week. I'm really not proud of the fact that I've neglected my car, and I know it's not a smart thing to do. Sooner or later, something's gonna give. Isn't it like most of us to ignore the little things? I'm not sure if that's a little thing, but there are times where life is giving us warning signs, flashing signs, things that we need to take notice of, but we tend to look the other way and then pay a hefty price. Well, it's the same with relationships. Relationships require maintenance. If we want things to last, a relationship to last, we have to put in the time to maintain it. So today I'm going to share with you 4 things that I think are critical in any kind of relationship, whether it's a dating relationship or a marriage relationship. Like, we all romanticize the ideal, but how quickly are we to then neglect it? If you find yourself in constant conflict with your significant other, I want you to consider these 4 steps, things that you should keep in mind. Number 1 is your spouse is not your enemy. Don't always assume that they're wrong. Yes, you might be disagreeing right now about a specific situation. You don't agree on what to do next. But what if you considered your partner your biggest resource, your best resource, as opposed to treating him like the opposition? And I can't help but think of those Westerns where you had the cowboys in a face-off situation where their hands are on their holster and they're ready to pull the trigger. You shouldn't be treating your spouse in that way. You guys should be on the same team. So take off that imaginary football jersey and put on the one that he's wearing. Get on over to his side. And just like in a football game, when somebody drops the ball, fumbles the ball, the next person just comes up and grabs it. They're moving towards the same goal. And that's what I want you to focus on. Turn your spouse into your biggest resource. If you're good together, put your heads together and figure it out. Number 2 is connect before you correct. If they are having a real human moment, they're irritable, they're angry, they're venting, allow them to be human. Become the safe person for your significant other. What if you took a moment and imagined yourself in their shoes? Imagine the responsibility that they're carrying, the pressure that they're under, the things that are happening around them. Give them what they need. Instead of pushing them down, let's find a way to build them up and treat them at a higher level than they are acting. Connect with them on a human level because you can play an important part in helping them rise. Number 3 is don't attack, analyze. Instead of lashing out at your partner, take the time to look inward. Ask yourself, what is it that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling angry or impatient? Because let me just say, if those are the things that are surfacing, that is an opportunity given to you for you to grow in those areas. So if you are feeling anger in this moment, figure out what is the opposite. Maybe it's love. Ask yourself, how can I be more loving in this moment? If you're feeling impatient, the opposite is patient. So how can you grow in patience in this moment? Because it's so easy to say that we are that loving spouse, that we are that compassionate, patient spouse. But are you really? In times of conflict, when you don't agree and these things aren't being reciprocated, are you really? Look at this as an opportunity for you to grow. Number 4 is be nice instead of right. Words are so important. Choose words that will diffuse the situation, not words that are going to make things worse. Give your best to your partner. Commit to that. It's easy to go downward. The downward spiral can happen instantly, and we tend to use destructive words and behaviors that we later regret. So keep yourself in check and ask yourself, how can I just be nice in this moment? How can I keep myself from escalating this conversation? And what if you made it a point in that moment to only give positive reinforcement, nothing critical? I know these things aren't easy, but it boils down to being disciplined. Disciplined in your behavior, in your attitude, and in your words. Discipline isn't easy, and it's gonna come with some level of pain. But what doesn't? You can either endure the pain from discipline or the pain from regret for having said something or done something that you later can't take back. I just want you to have great and healthy relationships. And that's going to require that you don't see them as the enemy, as the opponent. It's going to require you to connect. Don't always correct. Refrain from attacking them and just be nice. You don't have to be right, because I want you to be happy. Let me know if any of these tips resonated with you in the comments below. That's it for now. Would you consider subscribing for more weekly videos? I'll see you next time.